Like the what it do, see me with the crew, had to get some food. I see you looking like you do, had to make a move. Still I gotta grow in a Jimmy Choo. Break the rules, no you're not a fool, but I'm in the mood.
This video right here is for all supporters of Daniel Hernandez, most famously known as rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. Okay, if you look up to Tekashi 6ix9ine, or if you endorse who Tekashi 6ix9ine is and what he represents, allow me to explain to you how you gotta question your own moral code as a human being, one. And you also gotta understand that Tekashi 6ix9ine is not a real man. It's not even about being a gangster. He's not a real man. He's not a genuine person, okay? He's not a trustworthy person. He is not a man of a high moral compass. He doesn't have a high moral fiber, a moral code. We talking about somebody who, I get it. You from the streets of Brooklyn. You want to be famous, so you had an idea, and that idea worked. And being that the root of all evil is not money anymore, it's attention. And in his case, attention and money came hand in hand. But for attention, the man went so far to risk his own life, the life of his baby mother and his child and his family, just to try to be a gangster. Just to do what at the end of the day? Snitch. Put a bunch of people in jail. And mind you, this whole situation is never 100% to blame on Tekashi, because we dealing with the music industry, the music business, social media, and also the dumb guys from Treyway who chose to put this dude on in the first place and give him a platform to be successful and then sell them up the river. Those stupid guys. You know, while they're spending all this time in prison, Tekashi is home doing whatever he want, saying whatever he want. But this is the thing. I, as someone who was beginning to warm up to Tekashi 6ix9ine before he got wrapped up in this jail thing, I watched this man come home and literally have no remorse. This man didn't say sorry to my family, my baby mother, my daughter, my mom, for making these decisions that may have put y'all in jeopardy. Even though nothing has happened to y'all, I don't know what the future brings, even though I hope for the best. The fact that I, as a man, chose to put y'all in jeopardy just because I wanted some fame, and I took it too far. Because he didn't have to take it that far. He distanced himself from Shotty and them months before he went down, which lets you know that he was already working with the police, and they told him, hey, listen, it'll look better for you if you separate yourself from these people. But anyways, this man has no self-worth, for real. All he does is say, I ratted, y'all ain't gonna do nothing, I got more money than y'all, I sell more records than y'all. And then you gotta watch how after his album comes out and it doesn't do all that well, and that people forget about it just as quickly as it came out, you gotta watch how he went quiet for a long time. You gotta watch how they said reports in the media that he had an overdose. You gotta watch how I seen a clip and Whack 100 is talking about how This man pulled up to the interview, allegedly, and did not have any security with him. This is a man who literally wants to die. Now, I don't wish death on anybody, but you can clearly see that this man is not as happy as he pretends to be. He lost his girl, probably cheated on her, whatever. He lost his girl. In the effort to get her back, he spent like 50 bands on a bunch of gifts that she kept and then posted on social media about how she got a new dude. Like, he's doing all bad. Like, financially, maybe not. But then financially, maybe so. Being that he came without security, and the type of security he has costs a very high amount of money. Probably $1 million a month. And with those record sales being so low, and him coming home during COVID, he probably couldn't afford to pay for those security guards anymore. When you say you don't care what Tekashi 6ix9ine did, that's cool. You are somebody who cannot relate to the streets. You are a civilian. That's fine. But the man still has no moral code as a man. And as a man, one of the most fundamental things that a man is supposed to understand is that you don't throw stones and hide your hand, okay? You don't make a decision as a man, get yourself into a situation, and weasel your way out. Even if it wasn't a jail situation. And mind you, I peep the hidden racism in these situations where people are probably saying to themselves, who cares? It's a bunch of black dudes that he told on. It's not like he told on his own people. I'm sure him being half Mexican and Puerto Rican, when he goes over to them places, even though the real gangsters from those places are not jacking them, you know what I'm saying? They'll do the same bad thing to him as anyone else would that claims they go by a street code. And you see me, my channel is not about riding the street code, but my channel is about being a man and standing on principles. And Daniel Hernandez, aka Tekashi 6ix9ine, does not stand on any moral values, any principles. He's not a real man. Now, if you choose to listen to his music, cool. I mean, when he drops music videos, part of his thing now, because he's not going to be jumping around with a bunch of bloods anymore, is to have a bunch of fine women in it, twerking, shaking their booties, showing their, insides and things like that. I'm always going to click on the Tekashi 6ix9ine video for the sheer entertainment of it. And also to watch a bunch of women with fake bodies jump around for 2 minutes. I'm always going to watch that. But you got to think, when you're looking at Tekashi 6ix9ine, this is a man who has a facade like he's really happy with himself, but he's not, Either the whole industry is fake, and Tekashi 6ix9ine never even went to jail, even though he did allow himself to be used as a weapon to bring a bunch of black people down, which is even more sinister. But if it didn't happen that way, this is still a man who chose to involve himself in some things, and he wanted to be so gangster in the beginning, but ended up playing himself out as a fraud. You gotta understand what that could do to a man's psyche. When you watch Tekashi 6ix9ine, you gotta understand that this is a man with a very high ego, a very egotistical man, on the levels of Kanye West, early 2000s level, you know what I'm saying? That man is sad. And he might have a death wish now. Anyone who really cares about Tekashi 6ix9ine, pray for Tekashi 6ix9ine. Wish the best for Tekashi 6ix9ine. Because mentally, I can see he doesn't have it all there. That man is depressed. Peace.